రెండు విషయాలు ప్రశ్నలు పెట్టడం కోసం ఇచ్చేసి ఉన్నారు.
This week, Modi government in parliament has literally killed the biggest employment scheme of the world, which is Mahatma Gandhi. This is not the first time that Modi government has acted against the interest of common people of this country. But this time it has walked an unthinkable step it has taken. And its real intention regarding Mahatma Gandhi has also come before the nation. Modi government has removed an act that was in the name of Father of Nation Mahatma Gandhi. And this is not the first time. They have been trying to undo the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi. They have been trying to erase the name of Mahatma Gandhi. If you remember, Mothers of Khadi Village Industry Commission a few years back, in Parliament, there was a very huge statue of Mahatma Gandhi before the entrance of Parliament, where everybody would come and meet, protest, also take pictures. Modi government removed that statue to the back side of the Parliament, where no people can go. It also removed a statue in a hand in India of Mahatma Gandhi. Finished the holiday in name of Mahatma Gandhi on 2nd October in Goa. They did not succeed. But time and again, they have been trying to erase the name of Mahatma Gandhi. They have been trying to ensure that the India that they want does not work on the philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi. And why I say this? Mahatma Gandhi talked about the last man in the line. He said that India should be for the poorest of the poor. And that is how Manrega Act was named after Mahatma Gandhi, because it gave power to the poor person. It gave power to the poor person in villages to negotiate with the market. At a negotiating power, they need not remain unemployed in the villages. They need not run to urban areas, because employment was being offered for 100 days in their villages. But Modi government has diluted it because it stands for crony capital. Crony capitalist friend is what it stands for, which is against what Mahatma Gandhi always stood for in this country. It is a decentralized scheme where villages could decide the power of building infrastructure, of taking up works, was left to villages in a decentralized manner. What Modi government has done is taken away that power with a new act that they have brought called GRAM, Viksit Bharat GRAM Gramin Ajivika Act. It's a very difficult name, especially for the people of Andhra Pradesh. Very difficult to pronounce it. The act that they have brought has literally taken away the The new act says that for this scheme, for which 100% of money came from central government, 100% of funding for the wages was given by central government, will not be run in the same way. Now 40% of the contribution will be made by state governments. We all know, after GST, Modi government took over, the powers of the state have gradually been taken away. We all know that the share of state governments has continuously come down. Every state government, especially the opposition governments, are struggling for money. They will have no money to run this scheme the way it should be run. And by forcing the state governments to bear 40% of the budget, Modi government has ensured that this scheme will face a lot of problem. People who are getting job in their villages will not get. In last 5 years, Modi government was providing job at the most 50 to 55 days. 100 days guarantee was there, but the job was for 50 to 55 days. Now even that is gone, because now state government will be required to put in that money, and if that money is not there, people who are getting job for 50 to 55 days also will not be there. Also state government, no village committee can decide on its own what work should be done. It will be done by central government. They have created a full architecture of digital system, of decision support system, artificial intelligence, and various tools, where the entire work in the village will be dependent on the central government. In a country as huge as India, do we expect that one central government agency can decide everything for crores and crores of people in this country? This is designed only to ensure that people who are getting work for their village development as per their requirement will not be able to work in the future. Also, the new system shows one more very draconian step. The draconian step is that now the state government will have to define a 60-day period. 60-day period in which Manrega jobs, now in the new name, will not be provided. Earlier it could be provided throughout the year. Now it will not be provided in those 60 days. And this is something, it's very important to understand this. Because when Manrega was being given, jobs were being given, the labor in the villages had jobs, so they would not work for lower wages. They would demand, they had the negotiating power, they could demand wages during the peak season. So the overall wage went up, and they would remain in villages and work for those wages. But now, if in peak season, they will not get rural employment, and the power of those villagers is no more there.